Hi, my name's Adrian, I'm here with Stone Circle, and today we are looking at the Booster+1 Dreaming of the Outdoors, becoming one with nature through hard-wearing practical outdoor gear. So this is a mixture multi-fuel stove which will actually take a gas canister, or in this case we're using it with petrol. So in the box here we have the instructions, which are very helpfully all in Japanese. So we are going to be working this out on the fly. I have taken the liberty of putting some fuel into the canister in advance, so we're ready to go with that. We have in here a multi-tool, which is what we tighten all the units up with. The stove head itself, there are some replacement components there, a case for it, the injector which goes into the fuel bottle, and the lead that joins it all together. So, first thing we do is to make sure that the fuel can has got about 3/4 of the fuel in it, which looks about right, and there is a line on the outside of the can here that says 450 millilitres, and that looks just about right to me. So this is then inserted in and screwed firmly into place, and you can see on the outside of here there's a couple of interesting things. There's the pump handle here, which actually puts pressure into the system. This is a foot which holds the thing and stops it resting, and you can actually set that to whatever position you want to keep the thing secure. And then here, this red knob actually helps us to attach, I believe, this part here. So removing the rubber band, this unit here should attach on here, and this little red handle helps you just screw that on. I think you have to bear with us with this because this is an absolute first, and we're just working off sort of best guesses at the moment. So I'll put that round to that position there to hold that up. That's nice. This should then be the valve, and if there's a little bit of pressure in here, by turning this knob here we should see some fuel come out. Can you see some fuel come out? Doesn't look too much down there, but there we can see it bubbling in the neck there. That's good. Alright, so we know we've got fuel coming through here. This unit opens out its feet and actually forms the cooking surface as well, which is a nice simple design. And you can see actually on this that the fuel will come in through this pipe here, which runs around over the top of the burner, which preheats the fuel and therefore vaporizes it before it comes into the burning head. So what it looks like is this then attaches onto there. Right, okay, slight design challenge with this then. It's probably going to be easiest, I would imagine, to put this on here first. Yeah, that's much better. And because we're actually using petrol here, it's probably a really good idea to make sure everything is tight. This little multi-tool here has got a spanner on here, which does the job. Get that nicely torqued up. Don't know what else is actually on here. There is there's a little pricking tool there for cleaning out the burner head, and a different type of sort of socket for there as well. So have a look at those another time. So put that out the way. Let's reattach this head. It's probably easiest to move that out of the way for doing that. Screw that in there. Right, so that's nice and stable. Let's get some pressure in this. I don't know if you can hear that on the sound, but this, as the pressure in here goes up, the note goes up appreciably as well. So let's just get these bits out of the way. Okay, so thanks to Chris, I have a Zippo lighter here, which is a bit more of a controlled flame for what we want to do. So I'm going to open up the valve now, and I should be able to see the petrol start to come out of the nozzle. There we go. Whoa, got a lot of petrol. Let's get that alight. There, that's burning nicely now. Keep it away from the fuel tank. Get a little bit of pressure in there. Now, as that starts to heat, what will happen is the pipe that runs over the top. The fuel that's in there will start to heat up, and we should start to get a good cooking flame on there. There we go. That should cook your sausages nicely. So, this has been running for a little while now. You can see there's a good blue flame in there. We can still turn the gas up a little bit. You can see the heat coming off that. It's quite incredible now. Its consideration with this is quite a large piece of kit, and the fuel, I'm just going to turn this down so you can hear me, the fuel that's with this is obviously going to take up both space in your pack, but it's also going to add weight to what you're doing. So you really need to consider weight and size in consideration with everything else. There's one good point though, that this works very, very well in windy conditions. Once this thing is going, nothing is going to blow it out, and it does give an incredibly good heat. So what we're going to do now, because it's definitely our breakfast time, is cook a few sausages on here. So, it's been literally about 4 minutes, and you can see from the condition of our sausages that it's cooking them very nicely. It's a fierce heat that comes off it, and one thing I've realised is that you only need the valve open a tiny, tiny amount to get heat out there. Open it fully up if you want to boil some water really, really fast, but for cooking sausages a bit more delicate cooking required, so you live and learn with these things. Nice little tip from Terry here. It's got a little squirt bottle. I'd probably go from Boots or something like that. Usually used for cosmetics, clean as anything, olive oil in there. Really good for just putting a little squirt of oil in there to get your cooking started. I think that's probably all I've got to tell you about it. It's sausage time now. We're all absolutely starving, so and the smell of these sausages is fabulous. So we're going to call it a day now. I'm Adrian Hardy. This has been us, me, Chris and Terry, doing a little bit of a test on this fabulous little cooker for Stone Circle. Please look us up on stonecircle.org.uk or like us on Facebook. Have a great day.